Welcome to your extension course for chapters 1 through 4. You've likely completed your data collection, so congratulations on that milestone. And now you're in the critical phase of data analysis and findings presentation. This extension term gives you the time you need to analyze your data thoroughly and present your findings with the clarity and rigor expected at the doctoral level. Data analysis is where your research comes alive. It's where patterns emerge, where your research questions get answered, and where you demonstrate your contribution to educational leadership and innovation. This extension course recognizes that quality of data analysis cannot be rushed. Coding qualitative data requires multiple passes and deep thinking. Analysis needs to be accurate and appropriately interpreted. Presenting findings clearly while maintaining analytical rigor takes time, and ensuring alignment between your methodology and your analysis is essential. Many doctoral students need this additional term for chapters 1 through 4. This is because at this moment, you are finally working with real data, and real data is messier, richer, and more complex than we anticipate during the planning phases. By now, you understand this, but it bears repeating. Your submission deadlines are the only opportunities to submit work for review. At this stage, missing a deadline could be problematic because Chapter 4 is complex and may require multiple rounds of revision. Faculty and committees need time to review your analysis and ensure it's sound, and you cannot move to Chapter 5 until Chapter 4 is approved. So set yourself up for success this term. Put deadlines in multiple places, on a calendar, in a phone, on sticky notes. Build in buffer time for unexpected analytical challenges. Don't wait to the last minute to run any coding or review for themes in your data, and then have a backup plan for if technology fails. Chapter 4 is unique. This is because it's the first time you're working with your actual data. So this makes the revision process especially important. Data analysis improves with distance and reflection. When you first analyze your data, you're close to it, perhaps too close. After submitting and receiving feedback, taking time before revising allows you to step back, see patterns you may have missed, to question your initial interpretations, to consider alternative explanations, and to also ensure that you're not seeing what you hoped for rather than what the data actually shows. Analytical decisions need justification. So your committee might question why you chose certain analytical approaches, how you handled unexpected findings, or whether your interpretations are supported by your data. Taking time to think through these questions, not just respond defensively, strengthens your scholarship. And that's part of the doctoral growth. Tables, figures, and presentation matter. After receiving feedback on how you've presented your findings, you'll need time to reorganize for clarity, to maybe revise tables and figures to be more effective, to write more clearly about complex findings, or ensure consistency between your narrative and your visual presentation. Complex findings also require careful articulation. So you might understand your findings yourself, but communicating them clearly to readers does take work. The time between submission and revisions allows you to practice explaining your findings to others, refine your academic writing to be both precise and accessible, and ensure you're answering your research questions directly. You need time to sit with findings and unexpected findings. Real research often yields surprises. Time for reflection helps you understand what unexpected findings mean for your study and for the field. For this extension course, concentrate on presenting your analysis process clearly, organizing your findings in a logical, reader-friendly structure, using appropriate tables, figures, and examples to illustrate your findings, ensuring your findings directly address your research questions, maintain objectivity in your presentation, save your interpretations for Chapter 5, and demonstrate analytical rigor appropriate to your methodology. You've collected your data. Now it's time to tell its story. Use this extension term to analyze thoroughly, present clearly, and revise thoughtfully. Submit on time, take feedback seriously, and give yourself the space between submissions to see your findings with fresh scholarly eyes. This chapter is where your research proves its value, so make it count and have a great term.